The ball rolled under the fence and dropped 5 feet down a ledge. While I was talking to the man below, who offered to retrieve it, Teddy decided the conversation needed a third party. He shoved his head under the narrow gap, squeezed his 60-pound body through, and launched himself off the ledge. Panic. I scaled the 6-foot fence and jumped down, expecting a fight. But what I found instead was a divine appointment disguised as a disaster. Welcome back to the Divine Palindrome podcast series. I'm Theo Kopech, and this is episode 4, The Ministry of Proximity. Teddy is, allegedly, an adult, but his spirit is perpetual puppy. He vibrates with a joy that suggests he just drank a double espresso. So when he breached the fence, I was frantic. The man below was correcting his dog loudly. "Leave it! Leave it!" Clearly anxious. I grabbed Teddy. The man explained his dog had recently been in a fight and was terrified it would happen again. In that moment, all I saw was a mess. A lost ball, a disobedient dog, an alarmed stranger. But then Romans 8:28 kicked in. And we know that in all things, God works for the good. I took a breath. "Let's walk together," I offered, at a distance. We walked parallel, close enough to be present, far enough to be safe. As we walked, the man shared his story. He was an EMS worker in New York on 9/11. He had seen things that shatter the soul. He was also a follower of Jesus. By the end of the walk, both dogs were lying down in the grass, calm. The trauma had been met with presence. This is the ministry of proximity. We didn't fix the dogs instantly. We just walked alongside them. We let our calm borrow against their anxiety. God does this with us. He doesn't fix us instantly. He walks with us on the road to Emmaus. He comes alongside us in our trauma and just stays. And sometimes He uses our lost balls and our mistakes to steer us into the lives of others. Teddy thought he was chasing a ball, but the master knew he was chasing a brother. We're halfway through this 8-episode series, and January 1st is getting closer. God Dog, the Divine Palindrome, is available for pre-order on Amazon. Next week, episode 5, What Fear Hides. We're going to talk about the pit bull problem, the stigma, the fear, and how it mirrors the God problem. Why do we cross the street when we see God coming? And what happens when we finally get close enough to see who He really is? Thanks for listening. I'm Theo Kopech, and I'll see you next week.